いらっしゃい。
In store, chapter 15. Let's continue where we left. 15:7. Let's go. Oh, never mind. I'm just okay. 15:9. 50% of the content. Probably. Oh yeah. Chotto Hold on a second. Okay, let's go. There is nothing else useful in the office apart from the researchers' journals. The two of you exit the building and return outside. You can see lighting in the distant sky. The thunder cloud to your east has indeed roamed toward the city. The rain has yet to arrive, but the sound of thunder has. A thunderstorm will soon envelop the city. The sound of waves is getting nearer. The city has submerged considerably. Looking out on a street in the main city, you no longer see the landing pad. Only the top of a few satellite cities remain above water. The city is still sinking. I have no idea if their safeguard for submerging threshold is still working or not. If it doesn't stop going down, the water pressure will destroy it all. We've got two options. Either we find a way to stop the city from submerging, or we head for the reactor directly, hoping we'll find some key intel before it all goes poof. Whichever we choose, we won't be able to find out where they are. We don't have time to search all these buildings one by one. These corrupted are kind of strange. Vera nods. There are clearly two kinds of corrupted here. One of them is the cleaner bots that were serving in space. The emblems on these mechanoids are obvious. The other one, you cannot tell where they came from. They're probably corrupted that infested the nearby ocean recently. They were the ones who brought the punishing virus here. Their level of infection is different. Vera takes a look at the corrupted remains scattered on the ground. The machines from the base are only faintly infected. The abrasion from seawater is barely noticeable. They have not been infected for long. Thus, their desire to attack humans is more restrained. Ha, what an unfortunate end to a paradise. Having been isolated from the punishing virus-infected world for so many years, it is still going to fall. It's a shame. Do you think I was feeling sorry for it? Don't be mistaken. I don't give a shit about this place. I don't care if it's destroyed or not. All I want to know is where the hell is this zero-point reactor is. Do we need to search every single room here? Damn it. If the humans are all gone, why are these electromagnetic barriers still working? We can ask those mechanoids. Vera glanced at the cleaner bot lying on the floor. You want to ask these metal junks? They're only faintly infected. That means we might still be able to communicate with their logic circuits. After a while, you're quite familiar with this sort of stuff. I suppose Lee has kept you trained? How is it? Has our metal junk here shared any feelings with you, Chief? Transfer Vera to the deciphered data. All cleaner bots in the base are on the same local network. You have identified their patrol routes. Vera quickly responds after reading the data. Their patrol routes form a three-dimensional nest, each branch, a corridor or a pipeline. I see. What is that in the center of the nest? Why do all of the cleaner bots walk around it? They didn't even upload the plan of that place into the bot systems. It must require higher clearance. high enough that those humans didn't allow this level of mechanoids in the 0-point reactor. Good. Then should we head up or down now? Down. Of course. We're out of time. You don't have to remind me, but right now we need to breach these barriers. I think, guys, I end up skipping some of the info on the previous part of the story. Yeah, we will go back to that because yesterday we got disconnected, right? And then after we got disconnected, I like wait. Just continuation, but chotomate, because I thought we like end up the game instantly, like skip the story. I just felt like something I missed right now. I still remember this stuff. An air transfer vehicle of the logistic department. Good, doesn't look damaged. We can use it after we charge it. This would probably counted as a member here. Oh yeah, we skipped it because of yesterday. I think it's the same place, but there's a bot here. I think there's a bot here, like talking, and then there's also someone going here. Someone's some enemy on that part. So yeah, we end up skipping accidentally. So we will go back to it after this chapter, because yeah. Oh, can I ride? Oh yeah, can you ride? Whee! Skateboard. Wait. Logistics department, A-rank certification detected. I was correct. There is not much time left. We need to get them out of the way. Oh, wait, you good, bro? We're in. Whee! Okay, we're in. Skateboard, we go skate. Let's go surf. I mean, bro. Okay. Wee. Breakthrough. Okay. Keep moving.
危険対象相当完了。勝利の感覚は最高ね。
These electromagnetic barriers are only set up to counter outsiders. It seems like a basic defense system on the base. IDs that aren't in the city's records will be stopped. That's weird. Yep. Have you also noticed it? None of these vehicles are damaged. That means the enemy who entered Atlantis before you and triggered the submerged mechanism was not blocked by these barriers. Who the hell are we facing? Lamia. Don't tell me the city is haunted. Okay guys, I repeat again, I just felt like we missed something, so let's go back to the previous one. here on this part. Another journey. Let's go back here. I think after the lustrous, after this. Oh yeah, here we come. Now after this event. After this, guys. Chotto mate. After this event. After this. This on yeah, this is the us arguing like why this place so clean? Why this area like so clean despite being abandoned? I think we'll stick way too clean, yeah. After this dialogue, this is where we suddenly got disconnected on the story. Okay, the unknown. What's your plan? Okay, here we go. We are back. The desks and chairs in the room are orderly placed and folders. I mean, after this one, because I think this time we are going to get the hollow. Are we going to like see what happened on the previous on record? We're going to like use the recorded data of what happened before on this place. Record of lustrous. Pick up a folder. Okay, here we go. Here it goes. We're here. It has been a long time since it was last used, so the image and the sound are both fuzzy. You can only vaguely identify the projection as a blonde woman with blue eyes. She must be the research director, Lustrous. Twice have we disconnected with the mainland during the routine call. The communication director suggests breaking the confidential mandate and contacting them instead. I approved it. But there was no response. The communication director then suggests calibrating the comms to use the public frequency as we can receive news from the outside world. Again, that would go against the confidentiality mandate, but I still approved it. I'm glad that the decision was not too late. The channels that still worked were all reporting the same warning, the punishing virus. They claimed that it was a virus that appeared in the first 0-point reactor initially and spread to the whole world in an extremely short amount of time. The comms device on the unresponsive channels are probably infected already. Atlantis was submerged during the beginning of the outbreak, so we didn't receive the news immediately. At the same time, that seemed to be why we escaped its wrath. While we still don't understand what the punishing virus is, we have decided to designate it as our highest priority, given the feedback we received. Based on what we know, we believe the punishing virus can infect a human body directly, and it is capable of taking over a mechanoid's mind, in which case, our base is in incredible danger as well. Therefore, our most urgent mission is to stop Atlantis from getting infected by the punishing virus. The logistics director reported that the next supply ship from the mainland would arrive soon. We tried to contact it when we saw it on the horizon, but instead of answering us through radio, they sent a signal flare. I didn't understand what it meant. The logistics director said it was Hess asking for help. I ordered them to sink it. I couldn't risk bringing the virus into Atlantis. 4 submarines were monitoring the situation underwater, outside the base. I ordered them to sink themselves, to oblige, while the other 2 tried to crash into the harbor. Our defense system took them down. I hosted a brief meeting to hear the director's report after taking care of this inconvenience. The decision we had to make during the meeting was simple. Where does Atlantis go from here? Not much effort was needed for us to come to an agreement. There were, however, some disputes when the message was passed down. Someone proposed that we should broadcast to nearby areas and take in refugees. I turned it down. The location of Atlantis cannot be revealed. We are not a refugee, and refugees might carry the punishing virus with them. Some suggested leaving the base immediately for the mainland to join the effort to save humanity. I also turned it down. A few drops of water won't extinguish a wildfire. Our researchers research, they don't save lives. I reiterate my stance. Atlantis will not open itself again unless the warning on the punishing virus is dismissed. My answer was clear from the start. We'll continue our work and keep researching the 0-point reactor. I explained my reasons to my colleague. Firstly, both the base and we are here to serve the reactor. Secondly, this base is powerless to save humanity. Thirdly, there is no better place to understand how the punishing virus came to be than Atlantis. I mean, that's true though, because the source of the punishing virus is the 0-point reactor, right? So this is also a good place to research. But the problem here is food supply, daily needs. Oh, Uncle Zodiac, hello, welcome. We are continuing where we left. Yeah. I want humans to survive, so I must not let Atlantis fall. I've adjusted our research direction, trying to replicate the environment of the first reactor and find out where the virus came from. This is the closest thing we can do to save the world. The different reactors would routinely communicate their progress. I have a 2-month-old report from the first reactor and nothing else since. I can only hope that they didn't get too far. I should be working now instead of doing something as trivial as journaling. Not to mention that I've never done this before. The reason I'm doing this is that twice I asked myself, have I done the right thing? I said yes both times. My reasons and rationale were clear as always. My action was the logical conclusion. But it still feels wrong somehow. I once heard a saying that you should toss a coin when you can't make up your mind. If you want to toss it again, you have your answer. Which is why I usually ask myself this kind of questions once only. Still, I can't deny that this was the first time I tossed a coin twice. So I decided to record everything that happened today, to remind myself that I've done everything right. Let's see. The projection dissipates in the air after the record ends. Vera breaks the brief silence between you. And I thought the outcome would be different. They still choose the stupidest option. Now, how mad must they be to try to replicate the first reactor? Maybe they deserved it when they wouldn't change after it had already blown up in their face. I guess the saying is true. The only thing that we learn from history is that we learn nothing from history. That's kinda true, Vera. Vera, that's kinda true. Vera is clearly teasing the researcher, but for some reason you can hear the self-mockery in her tone. I don't think they thought it was a lesson. Oh, that's fair. You're one of the president's lackeys. After all, in other words, you don't think what you're going through is a lesson you should learn from, do you? What? Did I say something wrong? What's with the face? We both know you and Grey Raven defeated the polyphage, and the Red was destroyed with your help. Yet no one treated you like a hero. Instead, you were on the gallows, feared, questioned, tribed, exploited. This is a part of being a human, sadly, Vera. So, well, there's nothing we can do about this. One of our humanity's problem. Fear, getting questioned, tribed, exploited because of what we did for humanity to move forward. Okay, this is what I don't understand about you. You've seen the parliament's true face. Why would you still be willing to risk your life for them? That's not what I'm doing. What are you doing then? What about you? Answering a question with a question. How brazen of you. That won't work on me. I've never been someone who's virtuous. I disagree. That's true. You wouldn't be so angry about all of this. Vera, I know the parliament members aren't the saints they appear to be, but you still choose them. I didn't choose them. I choose humanity. Vera burst into a belly laugh. Unlike the mockery before, she really is laughing this time. I just noticed, guys, on Twitter I saw a Vera this frame, Garnet frame. I saw a like illustration of Vera with this kind of frame, and I think that's the only one illustration that I saw that have focus only on Vera, because the other of the illustration is either 80% Alpha, Lee, or Leave, like the Grey Raven, and then some of it are Bianca. So, and I was like, artist, illustrator, what, guys? Don't forget this game, bro. This game is good. You need to like draw, okay, to make illustration for this game. Also crazy. How do you say something so shameless with a straight face every time? Yeah, Vera art is very, very rare. I mean, I do want to make one for Vera, but let's see though if it pique my interest, or maybe if I'm bored. Maybe I'm not bored. I mean, if I'm like done to everything I'm doing, probably I'm going to like try to make this one. Let's see though. Let's see. Was that funny? Why don't you say it again and listen to yourself? I choose humanity. My god, how fascinating you are to say something like this so serious. She finally stops laughing and recovers her piercing gaze. Good, I'll remember this. I hope you can still say something stupid like that when you see more true face in the future. I will. I feel like I have to spell it out again so you understand why I said it was stupid. Say you light up a torch and find a detonating cord beneath your feet, leading to the dark in the distance. Shouldn't your first reaction be putting out the flame? You answer her question with a question again. I knew. Why would you put it out? The same trick won't work twice. I just don't think you're someone who'll extinguish a flame. Maybe. Crazy. Okay, now. Okay, so that's what happened. Because again, I only did that because yesterday when we are streaming, sadly guys, those who are on my stream yesterday, we got disconnected. And then after disconnected, I like forcefully like exit the game because I'm on the story, and then okay, fuck it, and then I just force exit the game, and then boom, it literally skipped the whole part of this 15:8. So when I came back to the game today, this stream, we end up going here right on 15:9. So I finished 15:9, and then we returned back to here, so to like continue where we left, and then that connect the dots of what happened. So let's continue to the current one, 15:10. Overclock. We're going to use Vera. Let's go. I just noticed also the Vera art. The Vera art I saw is it's like I don't know if it's the art style of the artist, but when I saw it's like a child version of Vera. The other reason of me wanting to try Vera also to like to draw, because of Vera feels like, because of her spear, and then her character itself is a bit like opposite of Jeanne d'Arc. If you guys know Fate the series, the priestess, the one with priestess with like a spear and a flag. I don't know what kind of servant is that, but yeah. The water keeps flowing in from the left side. What about the one I posted in PGR chat? Wait, which one? Hey, chat tomate. Oh yeah, that one. That's the one. That's the one. Wait. Yeah, this is the one, right? That's the one I said. Oh, yeah, it is the one that have like two version, right? Or maybe because of the perspective. Oh, let me just check. Oh yeah, that's the one that have like 2 version, I think. Yeah. The same, the one that you posted on PGR chat, Uncle Zodiac. That's the one I'm talking about. So yeah. The water keeps flowing in from the left side. The right side isn't flooding, so something must be blocking it. We need to get out ASAP. Alright. Search there. Can I fly? Nope. The exit's over there. Let's go to the other side. Other side? Can I shortcut here? Can I go here? Oh, we can go. We can go down. I mean, I'm just joking. Let's go on the right side. Destroy? Nope. We can't destroy. Oh yeah, we fell. Wow. Good thing there's still a platform we can stand in on here. We'll need to figure out another way to get across. The route back of this up has been blocked by the isolation door. Okay, so we'll go here, I think. I thought we'll need to destroy. The isolation door is shut tight due to lack of power. Find the power source. Power source. Just destroy the power source, that's what they said. The water level of the laboratory is increasing. Return to the upper floor through the isolation door. Is it going up? Oh yeah, it's going up. Woohoo. Now we're back. That looks like it can still be used. These are platforms that float on water, but the water level is not high enough yet. More water is needed for the platform to rise. It means find a way to rise. We need to destroy more. Yeah, I think we need to destroy more. Hold on. Right, we need to destroy more. Boom. Well, the water level's rising, and we need to... Where is that? The floating platform has been connected. We can get to the other side now. Move. Be aware of the enemy stuff. Alright. That's the exit. Let's go. Let's go. As always, but that UI, I mean that cutscene for the character, oh my god. Excited for the new Vera frame Kuro unveiled. Interesting. Don't worry, we're not gonna sim, guys. We're not gonna bark like Legendary King Xmal on our Discord, on our stream. Bro is barking every time Bear appeared. Anyways. Anyway, Uncle Zodiac, how's Japan though? How is Japan today? Vexa. How's Venture? Those blasted crops are here already. Out of my way. It's raining again. Oh my, the surfing corrupted. Oh, okay.
超えさせない。危険対象相当完了。勝利の感覚は最高ね。
Also, if it's raining, it's time to wait Uncle Zodiac to like eat a lot of soup. So cut our adventure short today. Ah, I see, I see. I mean, yeah, unfortunately. But I think there's a lot of like within the building, like to venture, the places to venture within the building, like tall buildings and stuff. But maybe it's not that much worth it to venture. So yeah, I think yeah, it's better to like venture outside. But I mean that's true though. Not worth getting sick over. That's true. Our clock tree. How many more identical labs do we still need to pass through? Come attack. Where? Where's the attack? Oh, above. Slow motion. Looks like they just scum that up. They are just scums that are too afraid to attack head on. We need to find a way up to take care of them. Can I just jump? I can't jump. I can destroy them. I can't. Oh, over there. Oh yeah. This should be able to take us up if it's activated. Where is our grapple though? I forgot that. Grapple is only used on Kowloon, unfortunately. This is a drain. Alright. Oh, King X Mount. Yo. Find a way to activate the device. Water flow is resumed. Device is running. Can we wait. Oh my god, Vera is taking a bath, guys. Oh, she's getting wet. Oh shit. She's getting wet, guys. Don't think sus, by the way. It's just she's getting wet. Anyways, follow me. Let's go up. Oh, nice angle. Anyways. Where is the Dambas? Hello? Oh man, the surfing corrupt, the annoying corrupted. Oh my god. Very close. She just said, so you know. Crazy. We're safe, guys. We're safe. We are safe. Don't worry. We're not into Vera. Probably. Yeah. I still miss her. Where is Bianca though? Where's Mama Bianca? Where is she? Light the 0 point energy. After following Vera and breaching several laboratories with force, you finally arrive at the innermost area of the city. This place is designed to be tightly sealed. Some of the gates, however, have fallen into disrepair, and water has poured inside. But the water disappears again after you cross the last enclosed defense line. The silhouette of the zero-point reactor emerged from the dark like a sea mount forged with metal. The two of you walk along the chasm between the mounts. Way above you in the dark is an all-encompassing, ghostly blue light. It is the ocean that envelops Atlantis. Right now, it shrouds the reactor like a sky. Separating the reactor from the floor of the water is a layer of thick, transparent tempered glass. The glass wall is so clear that it almost looks like nothing is there. Staring at it for too long, you would think that the water itself has formed the wall unmoving. The large, undescribable pieces of the reactor look nothing like the cutting-edge technology they are. Instead, they look like an ancient ruin, a tomb as lofty as a sleeping mountain. Inside the tomb buries the glorious but cold dream of the Golden Age. Inside, it buries a time that would no longer awake. Why do you think they built this thing underwater? You cannot answer her. Plato's Atlantis ended up sinking in the ocean, that's true. Based on the story, we are still venturing where the heck is Atlantis, right? But later, some suggested that perhaps Atlantis has never broken the surface of the sea. Perhaps it is the same for this reactor. Maybe its architects back then had expected the reactor to fail from the beginning. If the reactor goes out of the control, the vast Atlantic Ocean will devour the base completely. Like the tide swallowing a wave. Like a wave absorbing a bubble. Other than that, guys, where is Lamia right now? Where is she? How ironic. If they were prepared for failure, why didn't they just stop? We got to this point because they were trying to control a power that wasn't theirs. Maybe we will going to meet her on the hidden story, because based on how the story works on the main story of chapter 15, we are kindly focused about first Lustrous, the researcher of the reactor here, the zero-point reactor on this place, and then second the commandant, and also including Vera. So probably they can explain what the heck is going on with the Lamia on the hidden story. The two of you keep going forward. The blue hue of the water casts the reactor in the shade of a glacier. Walking here feels like trekking through the depths of Antarctica, setting foot on the most barren no man's land. Suddenly, Vera holds up a hand and stops you. Shh. Something's flashed before you. Oh? Oh my god, it's Lamia! There's only one person who have like a octopus, or what do you call this, octopus or squid. Squid. Yeah. Hidden in the dark this whole time, the culprit who sank the city has finally revealed herself. Lamia! Vera and you both recognize her at the same time. You know her. That's Ascendant with the Roland guy. She takes her battle stance. Lamia stands at the center of the reactor alone, her expression strange and adrift, not even hearing Vera's and your footstep approaching. She only reacts when Vera's spear is about to hit her. Stay away. She stumbles back. You have fought her before, which is why you are certain of one thing. Lamia is not quite herself right now. So the Ascendants are also looking for information on the zero-point reactor. Lamia does not deny it, but maybe she does not even hear it. Vera takes Lamia's silence as confirmation and charged forward with her spear. Lamia cannot dodge fast enough, and the spearhead cuts off a strand of her hair. She looks at Vera, startled and angry, like a wounded dog whose territory is violated. Get out of here, stay away. Oh? She's kinda worried. Wait, what? At first, Lamia looks like she's going to strike back, but then her eyes are flooded with despair. Eventually, all that is left in her eyes is hatred that borders on madness. You have no idea why her emotions are changing so rapidly in mere seconds. Just sink, let it all sink to the bottom of the ocean with me. Is this related to Lamia? Because this is what she's been like looking for, guys, right? Way back on chapter 13 when she have like a deal with this 421 bot, and then for the exchange of Huwaksu, right? And then now she also used the help of Roland, and also she also want the help of the Merciful One on EX Story 5. Story 5, right? No, I mean main story 14, chapter 14. So yeah, let's see though. Let's see. Is she a test subject of? I just my theory. Like, is she a test subject of Lustrous, or is this Lustrous or one of the researchers within Lustrous? Because Lustrous, the researcher Lustrous have been like popping up a lot on this chapter, on this specific part of the story. So, and she knew, Lamia knew about this place, and then she's been looking, and then so it's either she is a researcher, she's a test subject, or she is herself Lustrous. Maybe. Or so let's see though. She steps back and the air around her distorts. You are familiar with that sight. She is trying to turn invisible and run. She's going to escape. Vera hisses before throwing the spear in her hand like a javelin toward where Lamia is standing. It flies straight toward Lamia's face, but the spear had only pierced Lamia's projection. It goes right through it and bursts deep into the wall behind. She has still escaped right beneath your nose. It is quiet again. Vera frowns, pulling her banner spear out of the wall. What is going on here? Why would an Ascendant find out about this place? Didn't the President say the coordinates of this place, of this location are a secret? How come even a small fish like her can find out small fish? The control panel. Fine, we'll let her off the hook for now. Vera and you rush toward the control panel in the center. Is it too late to read the menu? I've got this. The central control system is not as complicated as you imagine. Operation systems like this are built in a similar vein. The thing you learned from Lee in your spare time have finally come in handy. And anyways, Lee, ariga thanks. But biodata identification has failed. You cannot operate it. The connection error that appears on the screen afterward completely shatters any hope you have got. The number that indicates how much the city has sunk keeps rising, while all operation options are locked behind the command to continue submergence. Not an unexpected ending. But how did the goddamn fish girl manage to operate the center control system? I mean, we are 100% sure this is related to her, so she knew a lot about this place. So, and then we are just a visitor here, so we are different to herself. So let's see though. Let's see. I think that's the purpose of the hidden story of this chapter. Probably, there's no way they're gonna skip about the POV of Lamia for this chapter. Because Lamia just appeared on the first, yeah, she only appeared on the first part of the story and then just vanished, and we got focused on Vera and then Lustrous and Commandant. So there's no way we end up skipping Lamia, right? Right as she says that, another screen appears on the monitor. It is the recorded footage of a meeting. Start reporting. You first. Not much to say, all radio communication have been unresponsive, but our equipment is fine, which means the problem is the relay on the receiving end. What's wrong with the relay? Neither the satellites nor the servers on the mainlands have responded, suggesting that all surface and orbital communication networks have failed. What's the worst case scenario? All human civilizations outside of this base have been annihilated. How about a less bad one? All 240 satellites in the sky and every server in Asia, Europe, and North America fail at the same time. They're too busy fixing them to answer our call. Lustrous does not laugh. I mean, this is not a laughing matter unless Lustrous is like crazy, right? Like lost everything. What is the possibility of this scenario? Communication director does not laugh either. Less than 10 to the power of -17. Oh shit. I check it before the meeting twice. Understood. It means we should proceed on the basis that human civilization have ended. She concisely concludes before looking at the administrative director. How's the situation inside the base? Internal communications between the departments are stable. All personnel remains at their post. The base is still in order. Equipment. Self-diagnostic is functional. Alright, at least that's good though. We haven't received any reports of mechanical failure. How are our supplies looking? Lustrous looks at the logistics director, who sits the farthest away from her. Assuming our supply chain from the mainlands have been cut off, we can survive for a maximum of 15 months. Guys, this is an ocean, right? This is the Pacific. This is like the literally in the ocean, guys. Can this? There's no way they're gonna like run out of food supply. They can fish, right? There's no way food supply is a problem on this place, right? And how advanced the technology here. Yeah, and then we have unlimited energy using the 0-point reactor. Energy wise, we have unlimited. Food supply wise, we have unlimited. We are literally on the ocean, so let's see if there's a problem. There's either a mole here or there's a betrayal happening here. There will be going to something like that betray event on this story, on this part of story, or maybe some failed experiment or research that will occur to end up forcing the researchers to leave this place. How do you get that number? I calculated the minimum calories all staff members needed based on their weights, then divided the total calories of food we got in the base by that number. Oh shit, bro. Yeah, by the way guys, Asian is not allowed on this place. We need more rice. I mean, Western, yeah, you can have like a specific color count, but Asian, we need a lot of rice, so we will end up dying for like few months without rice. It's just an estimated figure. Give me some time and I'll calculate a more accurate answer. If we are to recreate the environment for the exploded first reactor, we need at least 21 months to figure out what happened there. Lustrous gets lost in thought, but only for a mere seconds. How long will our supplies last if we reduce the personnel on the base? Oh. She looks up and asks the logistics director. The director paused for a moment before answering. If we stop supplying the others and move all resources to the research department, we can last 23 months, long enough for you to complete your research. Are they gonna kill some of the unnecessary like researchers? If I may, please. I don't recommend doing so. Your reason? Programs and machines will break down. People will get sick for the lack of nutrients. This will all slow down your progress. Not to mention that the communication department has been trying to contact any possible survivors or groups. If we can receive support from the outside world, our immediate crisis will be resolved. To safeguard your research, we should prioritize the different upper departments and cut off supplies for the least important one first. I mean, that's a good point for least important one. Cut off any, but there's possibility that they're going to like end up killing these people, like the least important. I agree. She nods. Then let's sort them. We'll cut off supplies to the administrative department first, then logistics. After that, medical, communication, robotic, data, and research. Okay. She points at directors around the table according to the order, and at last, she points at herself. Objections. The silence in the conference room lasts for a few seconds. The administrative director begins to pack up the folders on the table. It's decided then. I'll notify my people. Oh, they are confident. The recording of the meeting is over. The screen flickers and you see Lustrous' figure when the image becomes clear again. To whoever sees this record in the future, my name is Lustrous, the research director. This recording is set to public. Anyone who tries to access the central command system will activate this video. It plays automatically just in case someone fails to notice it. I put our first and final group meeting at the beginning of this video. I assume any human with common sense would understand what has happened to our base after watching it. Presuming that you are unintelligent lives such as human, please allow me to skip the main point. I'm not sure what the exact time is now. The base has been in lockdown since the outbreak. We've given up on Greenwich Mean Time and instead of opted for the base's timer as the time standard in our records, so I might be wrong about the months and day. But I think the year should still be accurate. This is the 3rd year since the outbreak of the punishing virus. Wow. 3rd year? 3 years? Holy cow. 3 years they survived. I mean, this is probably just lustrous already only, right? Like, I mean, the research departments, like, only them left on this place. Crazy. We have run out of food. No one's coming to save us. The most logistic conclusion is that the human race behind this base is extinct. I'm not good at recording history, but if you're here and you find this, then you must be a seeker who is curious. You are like me. I feel obligated to satisfy your curiosity. Let me briefly describe what happened after that meeting. We started rationing the moment we initiated the lockdown. The plan went well, and it allowed us to last for a long time with very limited resources. When food began to run short, we came to an unspoken agreement. The core researchers were prioritized with the provisions, while the others were arranged in order of their importance, the least of which will die first. The first one to go was the administrative department. We didn't have any higher ups to report to anymore. After all, this island wasn't designated for our situation, so it doesn't have any corpse disposal facilities. We decided to administrate burials at sea. Okay, so it's planned, alright. At least rest in peace though, researchers, to avoid the growth of germs and bacteria from the accumulating bodies. Yes. You know what's crazy here, guys? They are so focused on the research, there's no blood scattered on this place. They didn't do like, as we know, if we run out of food, human will end up doing cannibalism, which is kind of bullshit on the story, but it's kind of understandable. So that didn't happen here. They just said they die, they will go up being thrown, like being like their grave will be the ocean. They will be the food of the fish and stuff, and then for also to this base to avoid germs to cause sickness, to affect the performance of the researchers. So yeah, it's kind of good. How long you've been playing PGR again? How long? Like when I started this game, we officially started on January 27. I think I put that on our YouTube channel. On every YouTube PGR content we posted. But yeah, I remember January 27. This year. Logistics was next. After that, I had to spend an extra 25 minutes each day traveling between the office and the storage to pick up the canned food and hard tasks. I had to learn how to organize files to do other trivial stuff. It was the medical department afterward. They left behind detailed medical guides before they died. Those who remained were all very grateful for their generosity. They were followed by the communication department. They have been diligent in their roles, trying to establish contact with the outside world, but it didn't work. Her voice gets colder and colder, as if she's just a machine with a warm human body. You know, guys, again, I'll repeat again what I said. Energy source. They have a lot of energy source because again, we are researching a 0-point reactor. And food source, guys, this is only means, guys, you need to learn how to cook at least fish, okay? Bro, we are literally on the ocean, right? We have unlimited source of food, so guys, again, uh, researchers, those who will become a scientist later on our chat, please learn how to cook. At least fish, any like raw food, okay, learn how to cook it. So yeah, because again, the problem here on this part, right, on this specific chapter, on this on current situation of Lustrous, of the researchers, them being like dying and then being thrown in the ocean. Again, they need food. That's the main cause of them dying. So I don't know. Like, it only means that all of these people who died, they don't know how to cook. Okay, just boiled fish, roast fish, bro. Ocean is vast of food resources. So yeah, haha, that's crazy. I'm still at chapter 13, and I started to at December 2023. I don't have enough time except events and weeklies and dailies. Ah, I see, I see. I mean, you can watch the videos though on YouTube for the story if you want. But chapter 13, yeah, I think because one of my earlier videos, my camera has been like blocking some of the dialogues. But recently, I think chapter 14 onwards, I think is chapter 14, including the extra stories. My our streaming camera is already on the top, on the right higher, so you can like literally read the dialogues and stuff. So that's you can do it if you want to read without like playing the story itself. Because again, we stopped doing the interlude because we need to literally finish at least up to chapter 20 by this month. Because I've been avoiding spoilers left and right on the Facebook and all, including the PGR general chat, even on YouTube. Like, bro, I am just gonna post a YouTube video of mine and from Twitch, and then just edit and then post it on YouTube, and then after I go to my homepage, I already got spoiled. Like, who is that again? That woman, that black and then black or white color scheme character. I don't know what's called. Like, it's kind of bitchy. Give me vibes of Succubus. Yeah. So, anyways, I don't know who's that, but at least I started to like forgot who died. Like, forgot how it looks like. So I'm kind of a bit safe. Every time I see a spoiler on the YouTube channel on YouTube, I literally like I'm not interested. Like, I wish YouTube algorithm will notice it. Yeah, but I wanna immerse myself, so I don't wanna skip. I'll find that chance someday. Lucia at chapter 2 was peak though. I mean, yeah, chapter 12 is full of emotion. Yeah. Anyways, robotics, without those mechanics and engineers, I can only hope that nothing major broke before our research saw some results. Data, similarly, without the programs, I could only pray that the servers and the data banks wouldn't fail. Research, it was our last and most essential department. The one under my lead, we made a list, and the one top would die first. Since I was the key personnel here, they put me at the bottom. Right, I also placed the non-staff members such as children in the middle. Ooh, children. Given that they consume less food and energy, the factoring and ethical concerns, I didn't place them in the first group to go. She's kind. I don't know why, guys, but I just felt like she is kind. I think, because she didn't say that. Oh my god, those kids, they're just annoying, and then I'm kind of busy on research and stuff. I'll just put them on the like early person to die, which she didn't. She just put them like because they didn't consume much food and they didn't consume much energy, so they didn't like one of the place to die first. She prioritized those who like adults who like doesn't like no longer need on this place or like consume a lot of calories daily. But yeah, let's see though what will happen later. Some of our colleagues had values that would have clashed quite strongly with the alternative that could possibly stall our progress. This is the first time I've done this kind of visual documentation. I never had to bother with this kind of drifting work in the past. That's about it regarding the base after the outbreak. If the data department server room is still intact, you will find our activity logged for the past 3 years there. Now, I'm moving on to what we have achieved. Again, guys, if you will end up being a researcher, learn how to cook, alright? Learn how to cook. That's all. 0-point reactors are highly classified, but if you're watching this right now, then you must already know that there is one such reactor in this facility. After the lockdown, we tried to recreate the first reactor's failure in order to figure out how the punishing virus first appeared. Long story short, we failed. We repeated some of the steps from the last log of that reactor and managed to recreate a similar environment, but the punishing virus didn't show up. Interesting, interesting. Correction, not that it didn't show up, it appeared, but it was unobservable. I didn't know who is watching this right now and whether or not you have any knowledge regarding it, so I'll try my best to put it in layman's terms. Reports from around the world and the first reactor told us what the physical effect would be when the punishing virus appeared. We didn't observe the virus directly, but our equipment detected this phenomena. They disappeared soon after they manifest. Whoa! Interesting. They successfully recreated, but the virus itself didn't spread. What caused the virus spread though on the first reactor? What caused it? Interesting. Like raindrops, we couldn't see the virus. Only the ripples it caused once it hit the water. In other words, some kind of energy absorbed them. If my department and I had another 2 years worth of food, we might be able to figure out why it happened. But all my stuff are dead now, and I just finished my last hard truck. We've gone as far as we could. I couldn't catch the raindrop, but I found the water. Water? The water that absorbed the punishing virus. It will take me way too long to explain the detail, but I call that technology the Omega file. Omega file. Let's take note. That's important story about because it's important information about the punishing virus. It absorbed the punishing virus. That is interesting. We've gone far as we could. I couldn't catch the raindrop, but I found the water. It appeared soon after they manifested. The virus manifested. I mean the Omega file appeared when the punishing virus manifested, and suddenly devoured. It get rid of the virus. You can see the virus, only the ripples it caused once it hit the water. There was some kind of energy absorbed them. Punishing virus, Omega file. Omega file devoured the virus. Devoured the virus. Omega file devoured the virus. Ascendants are constructs who use the power of the punishing virus as an advantage for themselves. But if you didn't become an ascendant, you will. If you're just a normal construct, you will end up being devoured by the punishing virus. What's going on? Interesting. Punishing. You know what's crazy? It's kind of a bit similar for my understanding. Omega virus, Omega file, Omega file, punishing virus. Omega file devoured the punishing virus, and here comes, because it literally said the punishing virus disappeared soon after they manifested, like raindrop. We couldn't see the virus, only the ripples it caused once it hit the water. In other words, some kind of energy absorbed them, and that energy is called Omega file. And here we're going to talk about the Ascendants. Ascendants is a formerly construct. Once they got infected by the punishing virus, they will end up being corrupted. But for Ascendants themselves, they use the punishing virus as their weapon to get as their opportunity to get more stronger while maintaining their sanity. And within their sanity, for them to become a Ascendant, they need to be invited by the chosen by the by the agent Asnet of Asnet, right? Ascension Network. Is it connect? Like, for some reason for me though, kind of bit it's related for each other. For like, let's see though, because if we take this to Babylonia for Asimov, because this is a new knowledge, a freaking energy devoured get rid of the punishing virus. It's similar to what happened, but there's no Omega file, right, for what happened on Rosetta, because she became literally corrupted, and then after what happened, she retained her sanity, and her corrupted the percentage become like so low, of like it literally like vanished, and she become normal. Interesting. See, this is important, guys. Let's take note of that Omega file. I'll take note out of my brain. Omega file, the one who devoured the punishing virus. Yeah, this is a very good research. Mostly if we send this to Asimov, because again, why did the Omega file devour the punishing virus? Why? That question, the word why, will cause Asimov to think like how, and then where did this Omega file came from, and there's only one thing that can answer that. It's also came from the 0-point reactor, which is crazy. Maybe I'm just yapping some random stuff, but this is just how I understand the story right now. Yeah. There's also some stuff that I noticed on the hidden story, which I can't I can't say for sure if it's true or not, because the story is, this is the reason why I avoid a lot playing other games like NIKKE before finishing PGR, because some of the part of the information I have is like mixed. But for sure on the Omega file information and the punishing virus, I'm pretty sure I'm accurate of what I said a bit. So yeah, I think they will be going to explain it later. I put it on my pocket. I'll be heading for the observatory at the highest part of the city after this recording. I don't have samples and equipment to repeat our experiments, so I can guarantee that Omega file would work outside of this base. The cold machine shows a hint of warmth for a second, with sadness buried underneath it. Regardless, Seeker, and Seekers, you have traveled this far. This is your reward. This is a huge reward, guys. This is a very big step of fighting against the punishing virus, because up until now, there's no way to overcome the punishing virus, right? Unless we're not gonna talk about about Lucia, right? she's a bit different, but like on natural way, guys, this is a very huge achievement for humanity to learn about the punishing virus and how to solve it. I think we've completed our part remarkably. Yes, you did a very good job, Lustrous. All of you guys, your sacrifice is not in vain. We just need to get this information back to Asimov. I hope Asimov is not a mole later on, right? It will be very yabai. I do trust Asimov on all of the researchers on the Science Council. I hope he will complete. I hope you will complete yours too. Now, seek our legacy. Lustrous lets out a sigh. Right, I wasn't planning to say the following in this record. Sentimental words always affect a person's rational judgment. But I think I should give all of us one last opportunity to be capricious. After that meeting, there was some among us who questioned if we had done the right thing. While others were resolute in their answers, they believe we made the correct choice. You did a very good job. Other than that, I'm kinda curious, what's the relation of Lamia here? They still didn't give us a hint or information of what's the relation of why is Lamia saying, please sink, get away, like she wants this place to get destroyed. How I understand when she spoke when Vera and Commandant met her. Let's see though, when they met Lamia. To be fair, the virus that destroyed the world was born from the first zero-point reactor. That did make many of us doubt the decision to continue our research, but we still decided to carry out our duty till the very end. We did not regret anything. We did what was right. We would have chosen the same even if we could do it again. I think our colleague in the first reactor would feel the same. She closed her eyes. The only thing I regret is that this is as far as we can go. Oh yes. This is the second the researcher that I trust the most. I mean, I respect the most. First is Asimov, second is Lustrous. I mean, a bit of doubt I have for Asimov, just a bit, let's say 10%, 5%. For Lustrous, she did a good job for giving this information. And how she take the lead of prioritizing who will die first. She also did a good job right there on deciding, and even the rest of the people didn't like say, "Oh shit, bro, let this group first die, not us." Okay, it didn't happen. Yeah, so let's see. But I hope any human that sees this remembers one thing: don't forget your desire to reach the stars. Don't lose your hunger to trek forward. Don't lose the courage to go farther just because we are being plundered. Seize it, conquer it, fall and stand again. Keep going. Oh. Seize it, conquer it, fall, stand again, keep going. This is similar to you stand up, you fail. You try again. Stand up, fail, repeat again. You fight, you fail, repeat again until you succeed of what you're doing. Crazy. Stand, rise, repeat. Stand up, rise, fail, repeat until you succeed. Crazy. I believe humanity will have a bright future. I'm putting everything we have in your hands. Now I'm going to see my colleagues. Oh well, rest in peace. Goodbye. Matane. Matane. See you later. That's just a joke, by the way. 1514. Rise your torch. Oh. The recording is over. All the questions you have on the way here have been answered. Yes, every shit have been answered right now. There was no evacuation, no bodies, no evacuation because they literally did their best to research about the 0-point reactor. Second, no bodies because they buried the bodies on the ocean. They become the food of the fish. Everyone stayed until the last possible moment. This brain above the Atlantic Ocean did not stop thinking until the end. That's true. Except all the fuel was consumed, with barely any cinder remaining. But the last spark safely kept at the top of this lighthouse. Vera steps back. This is insane. Despite her murmur, she grins like a mad woman. Ha! These people were out of their minds like me. Absolutely unhinged. Vera, you're right. They didn't take what they want through as a lesson. They could have a second chance and nothing would change. That's true. They only treated as a failed experiment. Experiment, fail, experiment, fail, experiment until they succeed. They die. They let the new generations continue their research, their venture for a new knowledge. Crazy. This was but their daily lives. Vera wipes away the tears at the corner of her eyes. She suddenly remembers why she was recruited by Nicola in the first place. Kill, survive, kill again, survive again. That was the whole of her existence. Crazy. She was always the one who remains, carrying everyone's pain. She could not tell what could possibly await her at the finish line of this endless cycle. So that man showed up and offered her a way out. He told her it would be a path that filled with obstacles and pain, but he promised there would be light at the end of the road. I see. Vera closes her eyes and mutters a few words that only she can hear. Gonna head out to grab some dinner. I'll be back. Okay, see you later, Uncle Zodiac. Uncle Zodiac also eats some soup. Soup is also ramen, something like that. Ramen is also good for like if it's raining. But I don't really recommend if you ate a lot of ramen though. Just let's say noodles. Yeah, noodles is good for like dinner on rainy days in Japan. Then she turns to look at you. Do you remember what? We're getting burgers. We're getting burgers. I mean, yeah. Well. Enjoy your dinner though. Do you remember what I asked you about the torch? Yeah. I wouldn't put it out. We already had ramen for lunch. How unfortunate. Alright, I see. Understandable. I wouldn't, because I want to find out what is there at the end of the darkness. Curiosity. Research. I want to find the person who planted the detonating cord and kicked their ass. Don't lose the courage to go farther just because we are being plundered. Wow, a lot of quotes here, guys. Don't lose the courage to go farther just because you are being pushed down by those who hate you. In short, other than that, on how I understand, don't lose hope for going high on a higher place just because you are being pushed down by your enemies, like always pulling you down, always kicking your ass down, and then don't let them kick you until you like succeed overwhelming, like go on the higher place and then just stare them below and then just say, I'm already here, what you're doing there? Crazy. Seize it, conquer it, fall, stand again, keep going. It's kind of a bit similar also to that one actor, the one who's like small. I don't know what's his name. The one who like one actor of Game of Thrones. When he succeeded on getting the Oscar award, he said this. It is kind of the same. It's kind of bit the same word, like stand up. It says it, conquer it, fall, and stand again. Keep going. Then we're just like them. So are the president and the others. That's why we're standing here now. The story of humanity is the story of the fight against fear and the unknown. Yes. At first, we were afraid of the beast. Then they feared fire and the gods after that. But they have driven away the beast, harnessed the flame, and discovered secrets withheld by gods with science. Everyone is afraid of punishment and death, but no one has ever stopped because of them. If they have, humans would have believed the earth to be the center of the universe. They would have thought fire and lightning were the gods' wrath. No, they would have hidden in the trees from the predators. Newton said humans were playing on the seashore next to the ocean of truth. Or perhaps we are standing in the dark, fearing the unknown in the dark, but we rise our torch higher every time because we are curious. That's what makes us human again. That's a good part of being a human. Fearing of the unknown is temporary. There will be a time that us human will like, once we fear something, we will always end up like fighting that fear, and we go straight to like face that fear, and until we overcome that fear, and because of our curiosity of what is it within that fear, of like within like what if we pass that fear, what will happen? That curiosity. And then this is very good. That is the purest and most primal kind of courage. The greatest gift our 2 million years worth of evolution has given us. There lies the mountain, thus our will to climb it triumph over our fear of falling. We would choose the same even if we could do it all over again. You're out of your mind too, you know? Takes one to you, one. Takes one to know one. A sudden crack interrupts your conversation. You look toward the sound and find the glass wall breaking, but the crack has yet to go through. The water pressure is too high. We have to find a way to stop it. Lamia. Right then, the fish. I don't know why she can control the system, but she's the one with the clearance. We'll just grab her and take her here. Take her here and we force her to. If the Ascendants are also after information on the 0 point, nope they don't. Then there's only one place she'll be heading. Tower. Top of the tower. The top of the tower. The two of you almost say it at the same time. Crazy. A lot of stuff been happening, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me just pee. I drink a lot of water. Hold. We're back. I just ate some chocolate. The chocolate I made at home. Because I experiment with some banana and then cacao powder and then some sweet potato. Okay, let's continue. Those who are like watching me who like haven't eaten dinner, you guys just eat dinner while watching. Okay, let's go. The floor below you keeps shaking as water pours into the lower levels of Atlantis. The breeze blowing from your back is also gets stronger, like the last breath of a droning man. You look down from the edge of the street, and there is a butt darkness and a trembling rumble. The alarm goes off not for the breaching water, but for you, the invaders. So, what quarrel does this place have with us? Why can that Ascendant travel uninterrupted? Why does the city accept her identification? Yeah, we have that question, like, what's her connection with this place? Because even on the record video we did, Lastros didn't talk about certain species, certain person, certain experiment, certain test subject, right? She didn't talk about that. Let's see though. What's her connection with this place? Break it. I know. Once, twice, a third time. The sound of Vera's spear hitting the metal echoes every time, long and petrifying. It travels downward, intensified by the empty expanse between the walls and the water, making it more haunting. Annoyingly, every time you breach a door, you find more alarms, sealed entrance gates, and checkpoints waiting for you. The machine at this city does not falter, despite its administrator's gun, except it considers Lamia as an ally, and you two the enemy. Water follows you closely from behind. Every time you put some distance between you, you find the road stopping before you. By the time you open a passage, the water once again flows in. The corrupted Lamia has brought here are amassing. They were only wandering outside in the beginning, but now they have followed the water and blocked your way to the top. Okay, time to cook. Time to cook them. Also, those who are new here, guys, those who like miss our previous stream, don't worry, guys. We are uploading every stuff on our YouTube channel. But just different is that it's edited, alright? I edited the unnecessary some stuff like me, FK, BRB, or some bullshit part of the stream. So yeah, get out of my way. Currently, I'm speedrun, like forcing to make everyone on our YouTube channel to be up to date on our stream, so that also for me to venture other content for streaming, for like let's say reacting for like Azure Lane, maybe Live 2D, or maybe Arc Knight music, a story, that and some stuff. So yeah, Atlantis EO2 zone. We're almost at the top. Come on.
ご覧の通りで満足かしら。
Having removed all the obstacles in your way, you have discovered Lamia's tracks on the way to the observatory. Long and deep scratch graze the metal walls, walks that can only be made with her twin blade. She's indeed after data of the 0-point reactor. Is she? You cannot help but ask yourself, like, is she one? Because how angry she is. She wants this place to be like go down to like get destroyed. So there's no way she wanted the data, right? I'm kind of also curious, like what's her purpose of? There's no way she wants the data. So what's her reason? What's her reason of wanting this place to be destroyed? Except no one can answer you now. "1515. The last human." Oh, last human? After the first and last meeting, I thought, okay, there's more. I thought there would be more opposition. Lustrous looks slightly surprised. The administrative director closed the metallic clasp of the suitcase and smiles at the research director. "My hands would be on your neck if I was still the same person from when I first came here. Remember the first night you became the director? I dragged you out from your lab and hosted a dinner with the other directors. I asked you what you think of the base when we were eating." Just going to finish the story.
Yes.
Let's continue. Where are we? This part, right? Yeah, this part. 15. The last human. After that first and last meeting, I thought there would be more opposition. Lustrous looked slightly surprised. The administrative director closed the metallic clasp of the suitcase and smiles at the research director. "My hands would be on your neck if I was still the same person from when I first came here. Remember the first night you became the director? I dragged you out from your lab and hosted a dinner with the other directors. I asked you what you think of the base when we were eating, and you said this place is like a brain constantly metabolizing. I did say that. It was a good metaphor. Does it matter what carbon dioxide and the sodium think when they're created from the metabolism?" Lustrous does not hesitate. Not at all. The only thing that matters is the thought. That's why the nutrients go to your part of the brain. Do what you have to do. The administrative director nods at the others around the table. "Don't worry, we'll do our job." Lustrous looks at the directors one by one. She lets out a barely visible smile. Barely. "I'm glad to have you as my colleagues. It's an honor work with you all." "The honor is mine. I look forward to Atlantis leading the next industrial revolution. But if I won't live long enough for that day to come, I'll die where it sits." She stands. "I'll go first. Try to stay away as long as you can. We are sorry that you have to be the one who carries it all at the end." Lustrous stands in front of the window of the observatory, looking out at the lifeless seaborne city. The more one thing has shown, the more forsaken it looks when it falls. Too long has passed. Everyone she knows has passed. Now, standing here alone, she looks like a wavering torch in a storm. And this last torch is about to go out. The weather is not great today. Dark clouds cover the sky, but the rain has yet to fall. Literal silver linings are peeking from between the clouds. She closed her eyes, trying to feel the warmth on her cheeks. "So in the end, I still have that speck of weakness in me." "Oh, brain, I despise you sometimes." Lustrous sighs softly. She has never shown any weakness in front of others because she was their flag. A flag is a symbol and a metaphor. A flag does not need to show humanity or have heart. A flag just needs to be hung before an army during wars and planted on the enemy's castle after victory. As long as the flag does not fall, everyone else will charge toward the same destination. As long as it stands, everyone will march forward fearlessly for their dreams and beliefs. But now, everyone she was leading is gone. They have burned their dignity and soul into cinders for their last act for humanity. And so, The flag becomes a human again. Try to stay away as long as I can. I'm afraid I can't keep that promise. The observatory used to be where they liked to stay the most. It sits at the top of Atlantis, and they could see the whole city from here. They could see the ocean, the sky, and the stars. The observatory is empty now. She's the only one left, trying to see humanity's future. Lustrous walks to her chair and sits down. She has done her job. This is as far as she goes. She is tired. She will leave the rest of the work to those who come after. Lustrous turns around and takes one last look at the setting sun. Just one regret, she thinks. The day she sets foot on this island, she thought she would go to the edge of the universe one day. Who would have thought that in the end, I'd go gentle into that good night? Her last whisper is carried away by the wind, disappearing with the last hint of sunlight. Wow. The moment you open the door to the observatory, you feel like you have pressed the play button on a snapshot of the past. She's rotten. Rest in peace, Lustrous. As the sea breeze rushes in, the room begins to fog up. The woman you have seen in the videos is sitting quietly on a chair not far from you. Her body doesn't look rotten. It has dried truly under the same cloth you have seen in the records, easily identifiable. A heavy sense of sadness suddenly brews and fills the room. Silently, Vera walks toward the woman and kneels on one knee. And then she discovers something. The supply crate next to the body is filled with food. She didn't eat. She didn't eat. Vera's eye widened. She didn't eat. She wanted to be one with her colleague already. She's tired. For a moment there, she can even picture that woman's last moment from what has been left behind in the room. Unlike the others, Lustrous was not starved to death. Oh yeah. Okay, so she wanted like a quick way to die. She wanted to die in like a fast possible, like without pain. Realizing that, Vera laughed hysterically as if to cover another feeling deep inside. This is as far as she goes. Then what the hell is this? You tricky bastard, in the end you couldn't take it. Well then, I'll seize it from you. Vera opens a pack of hardtacks and stuffs them in her mouth. Constructs do not need to eat. What she is doing is technically pointless. But Vera starts stuffing the hardtacks into her mouth, one after another, like a ritual where she is picking up the baton, a flag being passed from Lustrous to Vera. If you can take it, I'll take it. I will. I will take your dreams, your future, your desires to live, your lost pain. I will take it all. She stands up, reaches inside Lustrous' coat, and takes out their legacy. She gives it to you. I'll keep it safe. She nods. Stay here. I'm going spearfishing. She's gonna hunt. Lamia. Who knows how many things here are of use. I don't want Nicola nagging me for not trying to stop it from sinking. With that, she walks away resolutely. Crazy. Wait, mate. Let me just close the window. Okay, we're back. $15.16 across the waves. The sky opens up and rain pours down as if water from the whole world is converging here. Vera jumps into the roof and finds the humanoid hybrid ascendant standing not far away. Lamia lifts her head slightly, looking at the sky, letting the rain hit her face. Despite not expecting her to listen, Vera still raises the banner spear in her hand and points it at Lamia, threatening her loudly. Hey, fish girl, I don't know what's your deal with this city, but you better disable the submergence command right this second, or this spear goes right through you. You hear me? The mermaid ascendant turns her head toward Vera slowly. A strain of hair, wet from the rain, falls to the side with her movement, revealing her hollow-looking gaze. Vera is stunned. Vera knows that gaze intimately. Intimately, the look of total desperation was once in her eyes as well. In that rainy day, after all her companion died, she also stood there, looking at the rainy sky, letting the rain hit her, hiding her tears in the rain. I'm not going to give it to anyone. Lamia draws her twin blade, the edge of the curved blades looking like the arcs of comets flying across the night sky. This is mine. Stop bothering this place. Sink. Think. Lamia cries sorrowfully and charges at Vera with her blade held high. Oh my, we're going to fight Lamia, guys. Let's go. Let's see how Lamia fight. Oh, fish. It is the fish. Deflect with big attacks. Out of stamina. Oh, she's angry shot. Phase 2. Holy cow. Oh, my bro is diving. What the heck? Rumbles and falls. I can no longer go back. What's your relation? Yeah, I'm kinda curious. What's her pain? Oh my! Even the background, the audio, like, because we're under the water, even the sound audio of the game is like literally like we are on the under the water. The sound, like audio that we can hear. Very good job. Oh, it gives a vibe of we're literally fighting under the water, not because most of the games I played, when we were fighting under the water, the audio is like literally where it just felt like we are fighting on the surface, which is kind of bit unfortunate. But Kuro Games, very good job. Oh my god. Can I parry that? Boom. Oh man, a tornado. Tornado under the water. Oh. Cutscene. Sink. The ocean floor. I don't know what to. Oh man, I got glitched, guys. What the heck? I got glitched. Oh my god, finally we're out. We're cooked. Koi. Oh. Tsugi. I'm dodging a lot. Oh, finally. Finally. The twin blade and the banner spear clash with each other, creating an ear-piercing ring. The air seems to be humming as well. Invisible ripples extend outward in the rain every time the blade meet. Taking advantage of a gap in Lamia's defense, Vera's spear strikes at Lamia, piercing a raindrop that is about to hit the butterfly on her chest. Before the spearhead connects, a large wave hits them from the side. It obstructs Vera's aim, and the spear only grazed Lamia's arm. Still, Vera's force is strong enough to leave behind a gaping wound, revealing the metal bones underneath Lamia's artificial skin. Lamia cries with pain. She backs away with a hand covering the wound, her eyes filled with anger and fear. She cannot defeat the construct before her. She is in her element, surrounded by the turbulent ocean, and yet she still can't defeat the red-haired woman. There is something that this red-haired woman has that Lamia does not. Lamia once saw the same kind of spark from someone else, but that someone was long lost within the seaborn city. Lustrous? Vera shakes off the water and on the flag before readjusting her stance and charge at Lamia again. It's impossible. Baka na. Stay away. Stay away. Lemon looks like she has seen a ghost, scared yet in awe. She keeps backing up. Another wave hits the platform. As if she is trying to escape, Lamia turns away from where the spear is coming from and jumps into the wave. Oh. Yeah, I'm kinda curious. What's her connection between Lustrous? Crazy. Oh, one more. Last one. Her flag. The city is about to sink, and this is when the storm stops. You look out and the city is gone. The horizon reverts to a flat plain. The top of the 6 spires now tiny dots, barely noticeable. Even the small, tallest main city is fully submerged. Save for the roof of the observatory, the wind howls in the wave rumble. With one hand on her banner spear, her half kneels, half sits on the floor. She was going to overpower Lamia and subdue her, whatever it takes to drag her back to the control panel, so she could force her to disable the submergence command. But Lamia still ran away in the end. All Vera feels now is tiredness and frustration. How strange she was willed to go this far. She thinks to herself, and characteristically, she does not have an answer immediately. This is very unlike her. She has not been this apprehensive for a long time. She has protected her target and retrieved the objective. She did not need to spend the extra effort in this place, and yet, what is done is done. She is too proud to need an explanation for her actions. A conqueror does not justify herself. Everything is instinctual. Suddenly, the loud whirring sound of engines appear in the distant sky. Oh, Babylonia. Struggling, Vera looks up and finds a tiny black dot approaching transport craft, but not one of Kuronos. Oh yeah, where it's Babylonia. It is a Babylonia transport craft with the logo of Grey Ribbon in its wings. Oh my god, it's our Dota. It's our squad. Let's go. That is so damn late. No, not too late. Another quake from beneath her feet. Just like the first time when the city started sinking, this one is also earth-shattering. Oh, cutscene. Going up. Dekai. The city is literally big. Yep. This is just a small part of the city, by the way. Rise. What caused it to rise though? Is it Lamia? Did she do it on purpose? Or we did something? As we know, Lamia wanted the place to sink. Unless she have something in mind. Before Vera can react, before she can even register what is happening, the city begins to rise at a high speed, covered in water and bathed in the reflection of the sun. For a second, it no longer is a graveyard. The ocean has cleansed it of its malady. Underneath the sun now stands the lighthouse of human civilization from eons past. Vera closed her eyes. She recalls a way to measure time she once heard. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. If we compress this period of time into 12 months, then the history of humankind begins at the last night of the year. On that last night, which is 3.5 million years ago, the first hominin stood up, and instead of looking at the earth, it looks at the stars. It takes 60 seconds from humans understanding seasons by observing the stars to first astronauts planting his flag on the moon. And the humankind's current obstacle, the punishing virus, is but a blip in the grand scheme of things. You know what the vibe, guys, is like? What's the vibe that gave that? You know what's the vibe that I can feel right now? It gives me the like ruler vibe. You know, crazy. I win. Wow, the light of we are back. The representation of dove is hope, right? Crazy. Light, dove, the ocean, the vast ocean, and her herself standing on the vast ocean. Showered in sunlight, Vera walks up, her eyes open wide, looking directly at the sun. She can almost see the woman's figure against the glare of the sun. She reached out a hand. She can almost touch it, the world a second in the future. Like the astronaut on Apollo 11 planting his flag on the moon, Vera plants her banner spear by her side. It is an act of ancient primal instinct, claiming her territory. When their first ship entered orbit, they declared Earth theirs. When their flag was planted on the moon, they declared the moon theirs. And once she put her flag on this Atlantis, this is hers. Human will not stop conquering. She conquered this place. Centuries after humans conquered the moon, those from Babylonia, they have conquered Earth again. Oh. Oh shit. Where's Commandant? Oh, we conquered. We did it. Raging light. Raging lightning. Oh, yeah, what's happened to Lamia though? Cutscene. What happened to Lamia? Oh. I want to understand Lamia, guys. One more thing. This is just my views and some guesses. I didn't want to leave it in this record at first. But a good educated guess is no less valuable than clear conclusion. Unfortunately, I don't have time to prove its validity, so I'll leave it to you, seekers of tomorrow. Maybe this will help your work. I've been thinking about the logic behind the punishing virus appearance. I doubt the 0 point energy itself could create the virus. Okay, there's something beneath this theory about, because again, how come because compared to the 0 point reactor on the surface, on the other part that caused the punishing virus, how come the what that file again? Oh, I forgot. Order file. And a specific file. How come that didn't get rid of the punishing virus? Once it got someone get rid of that let's say defensive mechanism of the 0 point energy reactor. Someone's there's a cause, someone's doing some bullshit here on the virus on the reactor during the time when it started to when it's about to create a chaos. There are no laws of physics that support this emergence. There is a logic to every species and their place in the natural order. Sheep keep the amount of grass in check. Predators keep the number of sheep in check. What about the punishing virus? What role does it play in this order? As far as we can tell, the 0 point energy is a crucial condition for the punishing virus existence, yes. But personally, I prefer the theory of 0 point energy open a pathway instead of creating the virus. That's true though, because again, the virus existed, but before it get worse, the what's that again? Azure file? Azure file, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I'll check that later. But yeah, that specific let's say the security of the 0 point energy devoured, get rid of the punishing virus, which is, if that's how it really works, how come the spread of the virus is so severe on the surface before it caused a worldwide chaos? Someone's doing some stuff underneath our nose. The 0 point reactor is a product of extremely complicated, advanced physics and mathematics. On the other hand, the more advanced the technology is, the more susceptible it is to the punishing virus. That is to say, a primitive civilization wouldn't have a chance to encounter it. The punishing virus wouldn't have crawled out of a furnace or a steam engine, that's true. Even if they encountered it, as long as there were no electricity or digital device, the punishing virus wouldn't have made a dent. The logical conclusion is obvious. The punishing virus targets highly advanced civilization. What if there's another civilization other than Earth? What if? That's my theory. That's our theory, guys. What if there's another civilization other than Earth? Again, we don't have a deeper understanding of the punishing virus, but the punishing virus target is a highly advanced civilization, and that punishing virus suddenly lose control in this place, despite the 0 point reactor have its defense system mechanism that get rid of the punishing virus, to stopping it to create chaos. And suddenly what happened in Kowloon, it's so severe, like literally cause a worldwide catastrophe. And then so this is either there's someone from other advanced civilization who came to Earth to cause chaos to like worldwide, to that person literally probably get rid of the uh of the one the one that literally get rid of the punishing virus, so that it can cause the punishing virus to go severe and get rid a lot of stuff, like for us human to leave the Earth, right? Let's see though if that's a reason. It grows in a civilization like a parasite to keep it in check, and if the civilization is to seek to heal, it dies. That's right, an old cliche that the great filter of civilization. I don't have any proof, obviously. I haven't observed any other civilization that were hit by the punishing virus. Our only sample is humankind, but maybe you'll have the chance to go farther. So jot down this guess in your notes. I'll be very happy if it inspired you somehow. Shadows fall, the night is long, but the dawn will come. Go see the dawn for us. Finally, if everything we've done was wrong, then I think our only mistake is our own weakness. Living things reproduce, civilization expand, and punishing virus stop the advancement of civilization, and eat the civilization eat the civilization that can't heal. Since a monkey climbed down the tree 2 million years ago, humankind has been climbing up the food chain. We climb with our hands and teeth at first. Then it was fire and spears. Steam engine, combustion engines, generators, computers. We were on top of Earth's food chain, so we started reaching for the stars. We take skin and flesh from animals, and we take resources from nature. We take energy from the sun, the wind, the tides. We take our hunger boundless, just to feed our civilization. To go farther, we built Babylonia. But traveling across galaxies require a power source greater than everything that has kickstarted an industrial revolution in the past. So we tried to surpass the sun and control the 0-point energy. Oh yeah, because again, 0-point reactor is literally that's literally an unlimited source of energy, like a better source of energy than the sun, right? So that's why researchers of the past, of the golden age era, is so intrigued with researching 0-point reactor. It might seem that everything is destroyed now because of it, but we will not bemoan our involvement. We only regret that we have not completely conquered it. This will be my last journal entry to the Seekers of Tomorrow. Lustrous. Wow. Oh shit! Wait, but for Uncle Zod, welcome back, Okairi. My stream got fucked up, so I literally just restream again because I don't know why the heck it got disconnected again. Yeah, it's suddenly. Let me try to update OBS later, because I haven't updated my OBS for like 2 updates. So probably this is the cause, because since the other stream of PGR, that's the starting point where I got disconnected a lot. I mean, way before the PGR, during my illustration, that's the cause of me being disconnected on stream. I like how it happens after I leave. Crazy. So yeah, wow. What's this called again? The security of the 0-point reactor. But let's check, because I literally forgot. Crazy. Where's that? Where is that? Is it here? It's here. It's here. Look. Faster! First, Oh hey, you're at the climax of the chapter. Like crazy, bro. And that's why I'm remembering what's called again. Can you, Uncle Zoda, can you remember it? The one that that devoured the punishing virus. What's that called? Because they Lastro said that they successfully imitated what happened on the first and 0-point reactor, and then the punishing virus appeared, but there's this stuff that literally get rid of the punishing virus manifested, but it didn't get continue because it literally got devoured by this blah files, something. I don't know what's called. Oh yeah, Omega file. Like, oh my god, because I've been like I have this theory, like again that get rid, and the Omega file get rid of the punishing virus, and here it comes. I got the theory of again, Omega virus get rid of the Omega file get rid of the virus, and then here come Ascendant. They use the power of the punishing virus for themselves to gain more power. And then where's the power, where it came from, where how did they become Ascendant? It's from the agent, and how the agent of Ascendant exists because of the Ascension Network. Other than Ascension Network, I have this question: who is higher than the Ascension Network? Probably there's a person, because again we have this word of Lustrous about there's a other civilization. That's why I said we're talking about civilization here. She talked about civilization, and I have the theory: what if there's some, because again the punishing virus eat away the civilization, which is probably there's someone from other civilization, from other time, who came here on Earth. So because again, as I know, the punishing virus on the 0-point reactor exists, but the Omega file eat it down. And so the question here: how come on Kowloon the punishing virus literally literally becomes severe? Like, it's probably someone get rid of the Omega file, or someone stopped the Omega file to secure the punishing virus. Yeah, I'm already done. Like that's my theory right there. Crazy. Oh my god. Omega file devoured, get rid of the punishing virus. It secured it. So that's why they said that that's why Lustra said if there's more time for her and her colleagues, they can literally achieve to like what caused it to like get rid of the punishing virus, and they can venture how does the Omega file exist, like how does it works, how does it work. So yeah, like crazy. Wow. How many hours did I stream though? How total? Twitch.tv, including our previous stream. We stream for like, okay, first stream 1 hour 34, 1:34, so 2 hours. Okay, this is as let's include the previous one, 4 hours 40 minutes. Okay, so 4 hours 40 minutes. Crazy. But damn, there's a lot of stuff that have been the slapping that been thrown to the players, which is we got this Omega file. That's why I remember Kuroro remembers the word Omega file. It's literally a huge impact for humanity's like knowledge, for research. Like, how come this Omega file only appeared on the 0-point reactor on the Atlantis, and it didn't appear on when the first 0-point reactor like caused the punishing virus outbreak, like why the Omega file didn't secure or get rid of the punishing virus. So wow, Okay, guys. Let's dive straight to to the story tomorrow. Holy cow! I think it will be brought back again in a later chapter. Ah, I see, I see. Wow. Yeah, bet. Alright, guys, I'm so excited because we learned about the new stuff about. Also, I'm kind of also worried of Lamia. Will they explain about Lamia's perspective? Yeah, this is Lamia's perspective. Yes, this is Lamia's POV. Like, what caused her? What's the reason why she's saying like, sink this place, sink this place? Like she's begging everyone like, get rid of this place. So yes, I think it will be explained later. Okay, we are done. Yeah, and after this one, I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna post it on YouTube, with including the other edit that I already finished. So yeah, what else should we do? I mean, there's nothing we can do after this, right? Still haven't eaten dinner. It's already 9. Crazy. So yeah, guys, I'll try again to fix what caused my internet getting disconnected. Like, I mean, it's only OBS, so the only reason I think is either it's because I haven't updated the OBS for like 2 or 3 updates. Yeah, I like cancel it because I've been thinking like, will OBS like get rid of my setting on my the current setting I have, so I like avoid the updates and stuff. So yeah. Okay, guys, we are done. We streamed for like a total of how many hours did we stream? I'll repeat again. We streamed for like 1 hour or 34, 33, 2 hours, 2 hours 38 minutes. Yeah, today. So yep, I think we're done. Literally done. So yeah, see you tomorrow. We will do hidden. We'll finish hidden story. How long is hidden story? Because if it's not that long, we will continue it to today's stream. How long is it? It's 9. Wait, hold on. Let me just check the previous hidden. 6. So that stuff is a lot more longer. Oh yeah, is it a lot more longer? So okay, again, PGR fam, see you tomorrow. I wish it will rain so we can stream on morning. Yeah, we can stream on afternoon or morning. I wish it will rain because it's haven't rained for like a while now. So yeah, but those who like want to talk to me, I will go on our VC, on our Discord server. I'll be joining the VC because I'm going to edit this. I download this stuff, edit, and then create a thumbnail for our YouTube content. So yeah, go so to who want to update it on our like YouTube, guys, just search my name on YouTube. Okay, youtube.com, and then yes, just search my name. KUR0R0UI. I mean UI. So yeah, see you later. Yeah, see you later. See you tomorrow and have a nice night. And Uncle Zodiac, thanks for staying, and then have a nice dinner. And yeah, see you later if you want to join a VC. And then alright, bye bye. We're going to continue tomorrow hidden.